Guys and girls, what's up? Hold up, that was weird. It ain't guys and girls, it's brothers and sisters. Before I go and give you this life-changing advice, you have to listen up. Yesterday I posted a video and I was talking about if you want to become more of a professional drummer type thing, do this. And what I was saying was a lot of amateur beginner drummers hit the crash cymbal too often, which is cool, brother. I get it. Okay, you want to hit that crash, but you got to hit these things strategically. You don't just throw them at the end of every block if you're playing a verse. 2, 3, 4, psh, 2, 3, 4, stop, right? A pro drummer isn't going to do that. He's going to hit them where it counts in a meaningful place. And that's what I was trying to explain to you guys. The one take I hit the crash cymbals too often. The other take was a pro drummer, brother. Listen. If I was in the studio recording that song, any producer, any session drummer is going to hit that button and say, hold up, brother, stop, brother, redo that. You're hitting the crash too often. I can confidently say that. You want to hit the crash in a strategic spot so that it makes a statement. You feel me? Not just wherever, not just at the end. You know, you want it to make a statement. When I look at the comments on this video, most of you brothers and sisters agreed with that take. So I was happy to see that because I was like, okay, cool. My Cowboy gang knows what's up. But some people didn't really agree. Some people, one guy even ripped me apart down here. What'd he say? You managed to make it bland, boring, and totally uninteresting. Okay, brother, whatever. You're just mad at life. But this brother here, and I'm not trying to put you on blast, dude. I respect everyone's opinion, and music is totally subjective. You can like that first take better. You absolutely can. And this guy basically says that. He likes the first take better, where I hit the crashes more often. In fact, he even said this. I have it highlighted. I do not think your second take was more or less professional sounding than your first take with the crash cymbals. So he's saying it wasn't even more or less professional. So I want to address that because I thought it was interesting how we all kind of have our own opinions. In my opinion, it absolutely was more professional. And I think a lot of producers and session studio drummers would agree. So now I want to listen to some more music and see if we can find some spots where, like, if I were to put a crash at the end of every measure, would it sound good? This is my first example. And don't worry, folks, we're going to get into more heavier stuff because someone did say, well, if it's a heavier song and in a rock song, maybe you would hit the crash more often. So we're going to see if we can find a spot where it would sound good to just spam a crash every 4. You hear how there's no crashes when I'm hitting it? Like here. He waits until... See what I mean? That's dynamics. That's pro. That's professional. Trey cool. My 12-year-old neighbor who just started playing drums, he would have hit the crash all the time, right? Because he's a beginner. He doesn't know. This is what I'm trying to teach. This isn't an opinion. I'm steering you in the right direction, brothers and sisters. I ain't bullshitting you. Your crash cymbals have to have meaning. See, that was tasteful. Nothing. All right, so they're Incubus. Next, I got something a little heavier. We got this Wage War tune. Let's see what he's playing on this. See, he blocked that section off with a crash, which went good. Here's the verse. He didn't hit the crash one time in that whole little verse part right there until the end when he switched to the crash. So he wasn't spamming crashes. I'm not talking about playing your crash cymbal. I'm talking about those accents at the end of a block. Here's an example of a heavier song, Brothers and Sisters, and he is using the crash a bit more, and it works. So I want you guys to listen to this. Right here. Again. The accents. And then there he's on the crash cymbal. But you can hear when during that little verse part when he was on the hi-hat, he was blocking off those sections with a crash and it worked. He could have even closed them more. He could have done more. Like I said, a newer beginner drummer probably would have added more crashes in there. 13-year-old me. Okay, right? Something like that. You just got to be selective with your crashes. That's really the moral of the story here. Don't spam them out at any point in a random point at the end of each measure, but put them where they need to go. So if this is something that you don't really think about often and you're watching this video and you're like, I never even thought of that. Now you know, brother, this is instantly going to make you sound more professional to the people who know. All right, this isn't heavy, but I want to use it as an example. Right, could you imagine? You get the point, okay? Stuart Copeland ain't spamming out crash cymbals, okay? You got me? You guys starting to get what I'm saying? If you implement these little tactics into your playing, you can instantly sound more professional. Of course, there's a lot more that goes into it, but a lot of beginner drummers don't really think about this stuff. So I figured I'd help you, give you a little tip. There you go. Hope this video was useful. Please follow me, drop a comment. Let me know if you like this video, and I'll be back soon, brothers and sisters. Mic slap on the way.